Hey guys, it's Two Porky Pigs here, and today I'm going to be doing a video on how to save lots on your guinea pig bedding, because I know guinea pig bedding can be really expensive, and even for just an 8 square foot cage, it really adds up, because a $15 bag only lasts about 2 weeks, and I just think that's ridiculous. So I figured out a way to make it much cheaper. My solution was to use shredded newspaper as the bottom couple layers of my cage bedding, and then sprinkle aspen bedding on top, and that really saves me a lot, so I'll show you how. Okay, so first you're going to need to make sure that your local newspaper uses soy-based inks to print their papers. Mine does, and if yours doesn't, you probably shouldn't use it, because if the guinea pigs would get into it or the top layer of bedding would come off and they would eat some of it, it's probably not that good for them. But if it is, you can go right ahead and start. Okay, so first, before you start shredding, you're going to take the folded part of the newspaper and just take some scissors and cut along the fold to break it up. And then just do that with all your sheets and put them in a pile. Once you've done that, you're going to cut it in half so it will fit in the paper shredder. You might need to break it up, but it doesn't really matter how rough this cut is as long as you get through. So now that you have a nice pile of half-size sheets of newspaper, you can go ahead and get started with the shredding. You are going to need a paper shredder for this. Luckily, I already have one. If you don't, you can get one at Staples for about $50 or $60. Okay, now to get started, you're just going to take a couple sheets of your newspaper and just stick it right in the shredder. Once you're done, you can go ahead and lift the lid on this. And a lot of the newspaper sticks, so you're just going to pull that out. And have the cardboard box right next to your shredder basket so that you don't end up with a bunch of shredded newspaper all over your floor. So once you pull out everything from the blades, go ahead and set the top down, and then take what's in here and just pack it down and dump it into your cardboard box. Once you scoop the majority of the old bedding out of your cage, you can just go ahead and take your newspaper in big handfuls and just throw it around in the cage. So now I'm just going to take my aspenwood bedding and sprinkle that on top of the newspaper. Once you've sprinkled the entire cage with a coating of aspen bedding, you can now put everything back in and put your guinea pigs in it. Also, when it's time to clean your bedding up, it's super easy. I just use one of these scoopery things. Just scoop that all into there, and the newspaper comes right out and leaves a nice clean area behind it. The awesome thing about this is that you're now using half the bedding you were using before and saving lots of money on really expensive guinea pig things. If you try this method out, please let me know how it works in the comments. Also, just so you know, I will be subscribing to anyone who subscribes to me or comments on my videos, so please comment and subscribe and do whatever. Well, that's all. Thanks for watching.